I'm back again, Vines, with today's video, and in today's video I am bringing you an opportunity from the auto industry, and I'm going to tell you all about this great opportunity in just a while. But there are a couple tips I want to share with you that I think will really help you in your job search and that are also going to make you stand out when you get to go to applying for these job opportunities, because as you can imagine, there's so many people on the job market now looking for opportunities to work from home. And so with you having these tips on your fingertips will let you stand out and will also head start into being able to get hired more quicker and faster. So before we get started, let me just go ahead and let you guys know that if you do hear any noise in the background, construction going on around where I'm recording, so every now and then you're going to hear some background noise. So please excuse me if you do hear that kind of noise. It's coming from the construction site. So Jumbo, welcome, or welcome back to Aggie's Vine. If this is your first time here, subscribe and join the tribe. So I wanted to let you guys know that there are some tips you can use or things that you can do to make yourself stand out when you go to apply for a job, or when you're looking for a job, or when you're trying to get hired for a particular job. So one of the things you want to do is you want to do some thorough research on the position that you're applying for. For instance, on today's position, what I advise you to do is, after you get the position and you know what it's about, research more on the position, know its in and out and what the company expects you to do on that particular research. And then also know your strengths, know what is your strength in that particular position you're applying for, or even if it's not related to that position, but what typically are your strengths. You know what you're good at, you know what makes you stand out, then capitalize on those strengths. And also you want to practice your answers. So you can do like a mock interview with a friend or a family member at home, just getting ready for that job interview. You can start doing some mock practices, have somebody interview you, pretend like you're in a real interview, and just have somebody ask you some interview questions, and then practice answering those questions over and over. Because the more you practice answering them, the more you become confident, and the more it is easy for you to answer them when you go for the actual interview. You also want to be very attentive when you are doing your actual interview. So whoever is interviewing you reads your body language, they watch how you sit, your position, your posture, and all of that tells them what your strengths are. If you're a focused person, if you're an attentive person, because a lot of these companies want to hire somebody who is attentive. And if you've seen in most of the job interviews, they're always looking for somebody who is attentive to detail. Also, during the interviewing process, don't be afraid to ask questions. So you can ask questions like, who is your competitor? How long have you been in business? Even if you already know, but just throwing that question out there makes the interviewer know that you are interested and vested in their company and in that opportunity. Also ask them what are some of the challenges they have faced in their years of business, in what they do, and so on and so forth. So those types of questions make you look more professional, make you look like you really know what you are doing. And then after the interview, this is after you've been interviewed and have gone home, make sure to do your follow-ups. So you can send a small email thanking the person for the interview and thanking them for taking their time to call you for the interview. And every now and then you can send another follow-up email, just checking the status of your email. Those follow-ups and those tips will make you definitely stand out more than somebody who just gets interviews and goes home and forgets about the interview altogether. Another great thing that you want to do to make you stand out is have a professional looking resume. If you go for a job interview and you don't have a resume, that automatically gives you an X mark. So it helps the human resource people shortlist people more, because you can imagine it's a lot of people going for the interviews. So if you're more prepared, it will make you stand out. It will make you stand the chance to be shortlisted for the next interview. So you want to make sure you have a professional looking interview, or rather you have a professional looking resume when you go for this interview. And so to make it easier for you guys, because I'm here to help you, I have customized a resume template and put it in my description. And this, guys, is one of the biggest things that you can invest, it's a small thing that you can invest for yourself, but goes a long, long way. You might look at it like it's just not important, but I promise you it's extremely important in your job search. So if you do not have a professional looking resume, or if you are in need of a professional looking resume, make sure to take advantage of the template I have for you in the description. Download that, and because it's already customized for you, all you have to do is just fill in your personal information and your previous experience, and you are good to go. All right. So having said that, let's get into today's position. It's quite an interesting position. It's in the auto industry, and this one is coming from cars.com. So cars.com is a company that connects buyers to sellers, people who are looking for vehicles, whether it's to buy or rent. Cars.com is the place for you. And they pride themselves in creating career chemistry. They know everybody has the ability to be swept off their feet by a new challenge, so they take pride in helping people find the cars they deserve. So working for cars.com makes you become a part of their diversity that makes them smarter and helps understand the needs of their customers. They have a collaborative culture which is fueled by open and vibrant office space. So whether you're looking for a challenge or collaboration, cars.com has something for you. They have great benefits, as you can see here. Typically, they're just the general benefits, but I have seen a couple of their benefits that stand out that I want to point out to you. Of course, you will get the generous paid time off, paid volunteer time. So if you love volunteering, you can also get some time off to go and volunteer. Generous parental leave, adoption assistance, tuition reimbursement. But this one stood out for me: paid pet care time off. Because I'm an animal lover, having a paid pet care time off as a benefit, that was a big one for me. Also, they do have the 401k match, performance bonuses, commuter benefits, employee stock purchase plan. You also get medical, dental, and vision. You get a flexible spending account, life insurance, wellness programs, fitness stipend. And they also have a very collaborative culture. So you get the open and vibrant office, employee resource groups, philanthropic committees, happy hours, game rooms, beer on the tap. So it sounds like a fun place to work. And I definitely think their benefits are not, are just one or some of the best benefits you can get working for any company. This position at cars.com is an absolute interesting position. It's that of a pricing analyst, and it's fully remote. So you will get the flexibility, the freedom to work the hours that are most comfortable and convenient for you, as long as you hit your target. But this position is quite interesting because it involves you determining the pricing of the cars that they are selling to their customers. And one of the things, obviously, you're going to be doing here is doing a lot of market research, knowing what their current trends are, what type of vehicles mostly people are interested in. So cars.com is currently seeking a skilled pricing analyst to join our dynamic AccuTrade team. AccuTrade equips local dealers with the most powerful appraisal software in the industry. This software helps dealers meet consumers at the point of sale, acquire vehicles, and appraise vehicles using best-in-class data and tools. So in this role, you will support our pricing analyst team by generating, refining, and validating the data required to deliver precise used car trade-in valuations. This is going to be factored in by a few things, obviously, studying the market trends, studying consumer behavior. So the responsibilities you can expect for this position are to participate in weekly pricing meetings with an analyst team to review and discuss current wholesale activity, take ownership of various weekly reports to help maintain their accuracy and relevancy, create custom reports that dive deeper into historical pricing trends, research new vehicle releases, and ensure those vehicles are accurately listed in the database. So the requirements they want for this ideal candidate is expertise in managing and analyzing large volumes of data, aptitude in synthesizing complex and diverse data sets into clear, meaningful outcomes. Proficiency in Microsoft Excel, Access, and Google Sheets, so you need to be familiar with those, and also knowledge of standard and optional equipment configurations for new vehicles across various manufacturers. And they also want a candidate who has a strong work ethic, comfortable working from a remote location, which means you can work from anywhere. So this position did not list a salary, but according to Glassdoor, the pricing analyst makes anywhere from $75,000 a year, with a base pay of $66,000 and a bonus of $9,000. I'm going to leave this link in the description so you can be able to apply for this job. Guys, remember the tips that I gave you to make you stand out on your job search, and also remember to have your resume ready. So make sure you download the template if you are in need of one. That will make you stand a chance of getting hired even faster. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. Until the next video, Kwaheri.